Hello guys and welcome to Roblox Productions. Today we're taking a look at Saber FX. Now this is the app I use to use my lightsabers and make everything light up and make it look really cool. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to New Project here in just a second right now. You're going to click on that, and then after that you're going to not click on camera, go to Import and select the stop motion or video that you have selected. And today we're just going to work on Obi-Wan versus Pre-Vizsla. So we got that pulled up. We're going to fast forward a little bit. And we do that by pressing the arrow on the right side in the bottom corner. That's you fast forward a little bit through the film. And we're going to look at what options we have. We have some nice lightsabers. We got green, blue, red, purple, and Kylo Ren's blazing hot red blaze. And a little extension blade for that as well, which is very useful. Then we're going to have the blurs. Now these blurs are different sizes. So if you want the lightsabers to go a little bit slower, you're going to use the thinnest, and then the mid-size, and then the thickest blade if you want to go way fast, like I used for Darth Maul when he was spinning his lightsaber way fast. So that is it, and they got it for all those colors. Then we're going to look at blurs right here. For blurs, we have little explosions or something like that if you would like, or if they're just hitting and clashing each other, you might want to add a little blur in there. I don't know, whatever you want. And then you got sound effects. So if you're not doing a voiceover of a clip, you can actually use the noises from the lightsabers at the same time, which is kind of cool. I never really used it before, but hey, you might want to do that. So then over here we have our custom guide area. Now this area can change the lightsaber's colors. It can be used for blurs, anything. It can make it custom, so you want an orange lightsaber, you could do that as well. And this way, it makes it look lit up and everything. So just looking at these colors again, we got sabers, blurs, and yeah, if you guys have any questions about this, let me know in the comments below. So we're going to have our first blur right here, and we're just going to move that around. And we're going to fast forward a little bit using our little fast forward button. Also, there's a play button in the left corner in the mid section of the screen. You see how it's playing now? Well, that's the play button area. So then we're just going to fast forward a little bit. Go forward, go forward. So we can show you how to put a lightsaber down. So the lightsaber can go zoom in and zoom out. Also right here at the little nozzle on the left corner at the bottom is zooms, like makes the length different so you don't change the size of the blade, which is actually pretty useful because you want to try to have the same size of blade throughout the whole stop motion. So you're probably curious, how do we put this blade down? Well, see the little plus arrow in the mid right side? Well, that is how we set down a blade. Now we're going to get the exact length of this blade to make it match, and we're going to have it small to start out to ignite the blade. And I prefer not having the lightsaber blade when it ignites, so otherwise it won't be able to see it. So don't time your ignition at the exact same time as, like, do it a little bit beforehand. Let me know in the comments below if you know what I'm talking about. What I'm basically trying to say is leave a little space so that you can ignite your blade and it looks good and smooth. Also, now we're going to work on blurs. So we have the lightsaber turning around. So what I suggest you do first is you set down a blade before the blur. So we're going to get our blade, get it to the right length, and then after we set that down to the right length of Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber, we're going to get a small blur because we want to go way slow, and we're going to make it small. So if you see like that, that is how you do it. So now we're going to take it slow for a little bit, and I'm actually going to do all of the Saber FX for this. Now I am in 2x speed for the film footage, but I'm going to show you how to do this exactly. Now, so you see as I'm matching it up with the size. Well, something I want to point out to you is the length of the lightsaber does not always match the length of the blade. So when you hook it up, well, not hook it up, but when you attach it to the lightsaber, you see how I put it like that exactly? And then I set it down. Just wait. You see how that blade extended a little bit? Here, I'll show you again. And then, man, you saw how I extended a little bit? Well, that is because it gives you a little bit of extra tip length, just because they don't want your accurate, like, things to be exact. But it's actually very helpful. Okay, so please use that. That is very helpful when you're trying to do things like this. So what I do first is I usually sit down like a set of blades first, right? Because I want to make sure that I get all of the blade, and then I do the blurs after once I complete this process. So we're just about done here, and yeah, then I will show you how to get the blades. Look at that. Did you guys just see that? That was so cool. That was in 2 times speed though, so it looked a little fast. But we're about to do this blade thing. And while I do the blade, well, not blade, but blur, what I will tell you now are the warnings about this. So if you do too much Saber FX in one project, you will lose everything. It doesn't matter how much memory you have in your phone, you will lose everything. So I suggest doing it in a few takes. So for this whole stop motion, I'm planning on doing about 5 different takes and putting it all together in the end, because I don't want the footage to become corrupted. And you'll know it's become corrupted once you press complete film and it goes to your home screen. Or if it just takes a long time, because it should only take a minute or two to generate the film. So that is my warning to you guys. So right now, guys, we're going to get into what the things on the left side do. So we're going to go press the 3 little buttons, and we're going to see what these things do. So we're going to press on those, and this actually dims the lightsaber so you can have it lighter or brighter. So it shows like the lighting settings. So for the next section, whereas the color rainbow one, you can actually change the color of the blade, which is kind of cool. But you have to do that for every single one if you mess it up, which is kind of crazy. And then the last one, which we'll show in a minute, is the volume. Now, there's no volume on these blades, but if there was a volume on the blade, you would have to lower it to nothing for each and every single one of those. And that little check arrow turns on and off the blade, but it still leaves it there. And if you want to delete a blade, you're going to press in those 3 arrows again, which we shall show in a minute, and press delete FX, which I'm about to do. So, yeah, that is how you do that. But if you want to get rid of all your Saber effects, you just gotta go delete all, and bam, they're all gone. So right now I'm going to show you how to build your movie and save it to your photos so you can export it onto YouTube. So what you're going to do is go to the left top corner. You see that little arrow checkpoint? Well, you're going to press it, and then it will build your movie. Now this should only take a minute or 2 at most, but we're going to edit this out because, you know, I don't want to spend all day talking about this while it's building the movie. Okay guys, so now that the movie is built, we're going to press the little thing in the bottom right hand corner, and that is going to save that to your camera roll. And you can also watch this thing play full the way through in this area, and yeah, that's it. So thank you all for watching this video. I really appreciate the support, and yeah, I just want to let you guys know that this app is not free. It does cost $10.99, but I completely believe it is worth it. It may also be $9.99. I'm not 100% sure. But I highly suggest you get this app. It makes your films look so much better. And there's so many more things I don't even know about it yet. I've only had this app for about 2 months. So I've toyed around with it a lot, as you've seen in my stop motions. But yeah. But for our next episode of How to Do Saber FX, we're going to be showing you how to make blasters work with Saber FX. Yes, that means lasers, etc. But this was just showing you how to use the blade. So stay tuned for that. I'll link that in the end screen and in the info card once it does come out. And peace out, guys.